Welcome one and all, Tyrant King here again, and I am playing Gundam Battle Operation 2. This time I will be using one of the newest units that I've gotten in. I don't know why, but it's become a fast favorite of mine, which is the Blue Destiny Unit 3. It's the only Blue Destiny to be a blue general type. Which is really the suits that I play the most. And it's pretty interesting. On its own, I feel like it's a little underpowered, but recently, as I've played it more and more, I've really learned the ins and outs of it, and I see the importance of utilizing that exam system as often as possible. So I think you'll see some of that in this video. So the match just started. Literally, you see the first shot of the round being fired, and thankfully, it was very wide of where I was. For this match, I've actually switched out the Gundam ground type beam rifle in favor of the machine gun. I felt like I really wasn't getting the damage that I wanted out of the beam rifle, so I figured I'd give this machine gun a try. And to be honest, I think I'm liking it a little bit better. And it actually plays into the all munitions, live munitions round loadout that I have right now. Took a shot there from him. Working on a little bit of high-speed movement, but not high-speed enough. Took another shot, but I got the dodge roll. So the important thing here is that I identified this guy. He's weak, and basically I pushed away from the group fight, just to get him before he could get away and try to do repairs. Alright, letting out with the Vulcans, get the rotations, move to the machine guns. These hits that I'm taking and just somehow managing to stay alive. Rotate, switch over to the missiles, get a quick barrage in. Go exam. See, I went exam and that gave me some invincibility frames and I was able to avoid being killed right there. And now I'm also seeing how much more damage that I'm doing as well. Even with my machine gun fire, the upswing, the downswing. I gotta get a new controller. I did not mean to do an upswing. That was supposed to be a downswing to cover that distance and finish him off. So now I gotta be careful because he's gonna try to stun me with his rocket fire. I dodged the dodged the rocket. Still managed to kill him. I'm getting shot there. There's another dodge. Trying to find the person who was shooting at me or find who the best target would be overall. The one thing I do like is that exam lasts for like a minute and 20 seconds in the Blue Destiny Unit 3. I don't know how it is with Unit 2, but Unit 1 Blue Destiny exam only lasts for about 60 seconds. Did not mean to do that. That was a bad switch. I wanted to go to my machine gun and start firing. I went to my sword by mistake. I still got to memorize my loadout. That way I can quickly switch between different weapons. I'm just firing while I run up in hopes that a stray bullet would have caught and finished him off. So I'm moving around. Want to help knock this guy out. Missiles got him, which is great. Switch back to the machine gun. Exam burns out. So I've gotten down to 400 health and just burned through my exam. And then I finally die. So I spent literally the first 2 minutes of the match on life support thanks to exam, and that's when I did the most. So I was pretty pleased with that. Here I am mashing circle to respawn as quickly as possible, even though it's not making the timer go down any faster. I'm just ready to get back into a fight. We're down by 1,000 points right now, and I didn't even know that this was an ace match. I wasn't paying attention to that part. So trying to track him with sustained gunfire. He goes into exam. That is the Blue Destiny Unit 2, which is basically my rival in a raid type. He rolled. I circle around. I got shot right there. He's going to take me out. Well, knock me down, but looks like he doesn't. Yeah, I'm getting shot from really far. That must be their support sniper somewhere. So he took me out. I'm not done with him yet. If I can get past the fucking support that's shooting my legs out, I could go take him. And then he caught me from the side, and it looks like the Dom just dropped on top of him and killed him. That's hilarious. Legs are gone, so I'm going to activate exam again so I can get back in the fight. I managed to stun that guy with gunfire, which stopped his pursuit on one of my allies. See, what I like right now about what I'm doing with the Blue Destiny Unit 3 is basically I'm not diving into the fight. I'm circling around the cluster of people fighting and just spraying my targets. I should have been in there much faster and killed him, but as long as he died, that's all that matters. I got a good assist, and I was wondering why my assist point was so high, and I didn't think that, hey, you're the, I didn't think that, hey, I'm the ace of the match. So I'm still moving around. My exam is at 35 seconds right now. And there is nobody really nearby. I wanted to get that guy that was on the ground back there. I love that animation of my back thruster boost, my back boost, and then I get killed and I still keep going, then blow up. It's pretty funny. So that was my first ace, my first death as the ace, which, you know, gave them a good number of points. I wish I could say it was my last. Spoiler alert, it's not. This is one where I kind of feel like I got really screwed. So I'm rushing in, I'm seeing support fire, and I see this guy just standing there. He's not shooting. I'm like, yo, what's going on with him? Then I see him backstep into the raid type, so I want to get in there and help him. The explosion from his suit stuns me, and then I get these two guys beating down on me. That looks like the Gundam, the 00, yeah, that looks like the Gundam. And then there was also Proto Gundam, the RX-79BD-3. So at this point I'm like, wow, there's a team member mocking everybody. Oh, you're the best, you're the best. And it was like, hey, I went into a situation trying to help one of our team members because he was isolated, surrounded by enemies. Now we spawn in and they're basically right in front of us, but we're working on tearing them out. Got that guy. So we're still in the fight. 11,000 to 14,000. We are still in the fight. I look around the map. I see this guy's over here. So as the ace, I get more points for the people that I kill. So it's like, rather than go after somebody that's fully healed, let's take this guy out. Alright then. Get those points. We're up to 12,000. And then here comes that Blue Destiny Unit 2 again. I catch him with the tackle and I go into the counter. Laid into him strong. Couldn't finish him off though. So he activates exam and he's ready to come back after me. I activate exam to avoid that gunfire. He's still stunned, so I'm going to lay into him with fire. I only got the assist on that one. I'm really wishing I would have gotten the kill. And that right there is the end of the match, folks. So we lost, but I felt like this was the best I've done with the Blue Destiny Unit 3 since I got it. I got top diversion and top individual score, and the guy that was mocking us actually quit out. And considering how strong our comeback was for that last, 45 seconds of the match, maybe if he hadn't been a little pussy and quit out on us, then we could have brought that back and won the match. But anyway, thanks everybody.